Good old scenic view. Haven't been there in a while. All right, onward. All right, we're back at it, and I got the beast of the Northeast out and running. I just fired up both of the pumps for the first time. Double pumping it down there. Go Gremlin. Yeah, this thing is a beast. We're about to pile up the hay and get it ran down. Let's see what we get today. So I'm about to do some wheelbarrowing. I'll have to run up to the car so I can go grab my tripod. Over there, the 3-inch pump kind of froze up this morning. The hose has got some ice in it. So we're down to one wash plant today. But next time we will have both wash plants up and running. So Matt's down in the hole digging up some hay. We're about to fill up the wheelbarrow, start bringing it over here and get it running. All right, we're pretty carved out in the hole down here. But we're nice and tarped in though. It's snowing out there. That layer looks pretty awesome. Look at that, we got a bucket and pulley system. Hey Peter, I need that hard hat and that light. What it's getting dark in the hole.
Oh, sorry.
There's Matt hanging out at the top of the hill. There's definitely got to be some big gold down here. Look at this Easter egg boulder. Heard my hand on that. I just pulled that out of the wall right there. I'm gonna dig that material out. Looks really good. How do you like my drift mine? It's a hobby drift mine. Yeah, as long as we don't use any big equipment, we can be considered as hobby mining, which you don't have to have any major license for, which is the good thing. Under prospecting laws, as long as we stick under prospecting laws, we can do what we're doing. But no big equipment, no machinery. Gotta do it all by shovel. All right, we're alive. It's alive. The gold gremlin is moving. Yeah, I got material all piled up here ready. I just had to get those primed up and ready. Looks like I could turn this pump up just a little bit more. Sandy trails, black sand trails coming right out of the back. That's why we put this screen mesh here. It helps hold the clay balls and all that up here so that way it washes a lot better. And having all that spray is definitely kicking ass. All right, now we're just gonna get this pile down. Oh yeah. and we'll call it a day. A river of black sand. Check all that out. That's when you know you're on good gold. All right, so back at the house, yes, I pulled all the mats out of the wash plant, washed it all down, got all the material back into this tub here, got it into my kitchen sink, getting ready to wash it all down into this tub, and then we'll be right back. And we're going to do a little bit different on the cleanup today because I know this material has a lot of clay in it. We're going to run it down through the high banker first, and then we'll do the cleanout after that. All right, I got to get this classified down into there because as you can see, my bolts to my mats are all in there. Yeah, I got to classify it down, and yeah, I collected some rocks today in case some of you rock collectors out there are wanting some rocks to cut. So let's go ahead and take a look, see those. All right, so in this bucket I got some of the rocks that I collected. Let's go ahead and turn the flashlight on so we can get a better look. And yeah, some pretty cool rocks. Look at that glittery one. Formica. Ain't schist. So yeah, Some of them are covered in mud. I do need to wash them up a bit. And as you can see, we got a variety of sorts, quartz. I'm thinking it's a granite, but it might be like a jasper. Pretty close. Definitely a granite right there. That's a muddy one. I don't know. I'll have to take a better look at that one. I think this might be the faucet. Nope, that's that one. Piece of quartz I found. There it is. Nope, that's another piece of quartz. I'm missing it. Oh, there it is. In the bottom of the bucket. I think this is it. Let's take a look. The one that me and Matt seen it. I'll have to clean them up. One of these pieces that look like quartz has a fossil spot on it where it kind of looks like fish scales. But I seem to have lost it. Alrighty then. Call me a liar. So yeah, let me get back to this, classify that down, and let's get to the gold. I'll just spoon feeding on, and look at that monster flake right there. Nice. We got some nice gold on this one. Heck yeah. I'm gonna do a little quick clean out on that. And I've just barely tipped the surface. A lot to go. There's a lot of black sand. So yeah, I'm starting to see a lot more gold starting to shine up in there. All right, let me clean this out real quick. Be right back. All right, so how did I do for running 3,000 pounds of material out of the ground? Because when it's mixed with sand, gravel, and rocks and big boulders like that, the weight goes up. So let's take a good look. Oh yeah. There we go. And I'm not even zoomed in. Just some nice gold. And look at that big flake, the monster flake. Pretty nice. I'll go ahead and zoom it in. This is 3 times coming up. This is 2.7. Oh. Sometimes it's a pain. Well, there's 2.9. Can't get it exactly 3. But yeah, that's some nice looking gold. To see if I could focus in on it a little better. My button ain't working. Hold on, there we go. And that is about as good as it gets. I need to get one of those microscopes or a little bit better of a lens to put over this. Not too bad. And it's everywhere in the pan. So let me go ahead and tap that on up and make a smile out of it. Be right back. All right. So as you see, it makes a nice decent smile in the pan. Not too bad. And I'm going to gather up probably a couple more trips to try to get a decent pay dirt bag made out of this. I'm going to dry it up and see what it is on a scale. If it hits the scale, I'll bring you guys back. If not, I'll wait till the next trip and then I'll add that with this as well. And I'm going to put this into a special jar because I have to split this with the landowner, and me and him have the details on that. and I'm going to try to get a few bags made up before Christmas time. And I don't have anything else set up so far, so I probably will try to use my donation button as my sales button. So we'll have to use the email and donation button if anybody wants to purchase any of this Ohio gold, just till I get a website set up, which I'm not too good with computers, might take me a little bit. So make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you out there.